What is up, FIFA faithful? Bearhamms here, and welcome to episode 21. This might actually be the final episode of this save. We have about 8 games remaining in the season, as the Bundesliga only has 34 games, and we're going to try to play 3 of them, maybe 4. I haven't decided yet, but we'll simulate the game against Werder Bremen. Of course, we'll play the Riviera Derby on April Fools against Borussia Dortmund. We'll also have a try at Bayern Munich, and I think we'll finish it out with that game against RB Leipzig. Man, I never feel comfortable with these quick sims. You get some really wacky results, but that is not a wacky one. Savage with the brace, so we get just the crucial 3 points to get us back into first. Without a doubt, the biggest Riviera derby in years. First place Schalke, second place Dortmund. Who is going to prevail? I would say without a doubt, biggest game of the season. I mean, not only is it, 1 versus 2, but it's the Riviera Derby, baby. And we'd really need to show up. We just have to figure out a way to shut down Erling Haaland. Good save there on a Martinelli shot, as it will be a corner. Ooh, nice little pass here. Savage is onside, takes it, scores. There we go. Well timed, well placed, well shot. Exactly what we needed from the Frenchman. It's hilarious. I consider Zebra the top striker, but Savage technically has more career goals, as he hasn't had a season under 20. Terrible pass out the back. Got to be careful with those. There's a nice save by Schneider. Okay, tries to go point blank. Well done. All right, caught by Schneider. Boop, floater. Deep one. Oh, thankfully that hits side netting. Haaland has been dangerous this half, but thankfully he's not had that killer touch yet. Second half, all we have is that Savage goal. It's a fine margin, but we hold on to it. Oh, good block there by Dominguez. Yeah, it's going to be all about those center backs if they can just get in the way of those shots from Haaland, from others. Just as I was waxing poetic about these guys, Haaland scores. Centers that through, maybe a pass here. Zebra is onside. He'll take it, but a good save by Kobel. There we go, intercepted here. Oh, no. That better not cost us the game. Coffee did everything right, but it's the strikers. I don't know what they were thinking. But now we're in a... That might hurt us. There's a through ball here. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh, intercepted by Knowles. Does enough. Zebra takes it. Oh, just straight to Kobel. Do we have one last chance? Velasquez. Through ball here. Not even close. Knowles ain't gonna win it. And that'll do it. That will do it. Our season might be lost. Our championship winning season might be lost because of one boneheaded play between both of our strikers. Back to simulating. I'm going to switch up the roster here. Take out Knowles, bring on Bjerka. See if that helps out here. So we are away. And we do get the victory. Bagdasarian with the brace. Home game against Mainz. Can we keep on the winning ways? Yes, we can. Zebra in the 14th. Away fixture against Eintracht Frankfurt. And after 90 minutes, we get the victory. Well done. Bagdasarian bagging the game-winning goal as Coffee got it started in the 11th minute. Home fixture against Bayer Leverkusen. And we get the victory. Zebra with the brace. Yes, let's go. Wow. Well then, it looks like we got lucky. Let's just take a quick look at the recent fixtures, because Dortmund dropped points. And it looks like they lost against Mainz, a team that we beat. So now currently we have 1 point ahead of them, and we have 2 games remaining. And they are against 2 tough opponents in Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig. 6th and third place, respectively. The quest is pretty simple in these final two games on camera. Don't screw up. It is the bummer with Velton's Arena, similar to Wembley, as just all those beams atop taking the sun, as there's a nice interception by Savage. Gets a pass in. Oh, chance for a shot. Point blank. Not much of an angle, but we'll take it regardless. There's the header. There we go. There we go. Savage. Way to get that cross from Coffee. Wow, I can't believe how open he was. That was insane. It's also nice to see that his average goal scoring is every other game. Not quite like Zebra, but still, that's perfect for a second striker. God, the only thing that's helping us this season are the simulated games. I've just been playing so poor, as they might have a chance. Hauser Gart takes it. Nice save, though, by Schneider. Does wait for the arrival, but he's going to... Wow. I thought he was going to pass to Lundberg, but what a sneaky pass to Zebra, and Zebra almost doubled our lead. Keep going there, buddy. Savage. He's running. Still running. Looking for Zebra. Finds Zebra, and Zebra is gonna score. I didn't know that Savage had that type of passing range in his blocker. Jeez. How is Munich going to answer back here? It's Kimmich. Does get past Knowles. Cunha with a shot, and there we go. They answered back. Just about keeping it in. Though, nice interception by Coffee. The Irishman's just going to clear it, and that'll do it. Do start off with the lead, 2-1. Oh, maybe a nice through ball here, Savage. Oh, wow, what a good play by Rinaldi just to pick his pocket. I mean, honestly, if they do lose and we can hold on to this lead, we will be Bundesliga champions. As now there might be a chance for a run here. Savage won't win it, but it will fall back to Zebra. Oh, a nice pass to Zebra. Finds a lane. Fires, scores. There we go. Zebra with the brace. As for a moment it seemed that Bayern might crawl themselves back into this one. Zebra has other plans. Just a couple minutes left. Good save by Schneider. We are still holding on to this 3-0 advantage. Tries to get that through to Zebra, but it will be intercepted though. Knowles will win it. Knowles out wide. Doesn't matter. We do get the victory. Again, just the possession. You can tell we're a very counter-attacking side. Borussia Dortmund, they tied with Wolfsburg. We get the victory, so that's 2 added points for us. We have a 3-point advantage over them. We have the goal differential, and we also have the wins advantage. Honestly, it's ours. We are pretty much Bundesliga champions at this point. It's just we got to get the 90 minutes against Leipzig done. It is a bit of a bummer. We won't be lifting the title at home. We'll have to do it at Red Bull Arena. But still lifting the title. It's a big deal. It's going to find Bagdasarian. Does see the run from Coffee. Coffee is on it. Takes it. Oh, and he scores straight away. The victory tour begins. Ball floated in the box. Yep, that's an open header, so it is tied now. Through ball here. Knowles does see Zebra. He's able to get past Maguire. Can he handle the ball right? Which he will. Takes the shot, scores. There we go. Great way to cap off the season for Zebra, who's most likely going to win the Bundesliga Golden Boot, getting his 27th league goal on the season in 34 games. There we go, nice interception. Posto slides that through to Coffee. Coffee out wide. Zebra curls it, scores. There's another one. There's 28. And yeah, we have this title on lockdown. Ball is won by Savage, who's able to turn the corner. Now just trying to get a good angle on this defender here. So I'll have to cut back. Flips a ball through. Oh, a chip shot. No, just over. Oh, and Kunku's there. Yep, he's going to score. Oh, come on, Zebra. Squeak it through. There we go. Here comes Zebra. Takes it. Oh, another try. Another save. Really did want to get him that hat trick. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, this is a good result regardless. As we are victorious. We are Bundesliga champions. So we do defeat RB Leipzig 3-2. really bust this game open was that brace by Zebramani. Just 4 minutes between the two goals. As you can see, I know it's weird. God, that is weird. We should have just worn blue. But they have us in our third kits in red against a team in red. But you know what? Let's forget about that. Let's just celebrate here. Let's celebrate with our captain, Aaron Knowles. Picked him up in the second season of Rochdale. One of the main reasons why we were able to get promoted from that second league to the first league in England. Then he helped us out in Regensburg. Also helped us out in Girona. Who better to lift this cup than Aaron Knowles? Probably the best 6 I've ever had. With the season over, there's a lot of things to tackle. Interested to see how much money we get for winning the Bundesliga. That is 90 million euros. Well done. So now we get to look at the fun part, the season awards. Player in the tournament, Zebra. Let's go. Love to see it. Goalkeeper of the tournament, Simon Schneider. And then team of the tournament, a whole bunch of Schalke players. We'll start from the top. Schneider, was the Golden Glove winner. And then you got Fischer, Bustos, Coffee, Bagdasarian, Zebra, and Savage, all deserving of those awards. Also, Coffee, assist leader, 11 assists, 34 matches. Well done to him. This will be the final episode of the Pyramid, and it makes sense to end on winning the title of a league. I know, Champions League would be fun to do, and I know I did promise it, but we're going to stop it here. It's a natural conclusion. And before we go, I think we'll talk about some of the players, how they've done this season, as well as during their career and their tenure with Akeem Clayton, wherever he went. Starting off, of course, Farouk Zebramani. He's not the best striker I've ever had, but he's been the most fun. Not only with his runs past defenders, but his scorpion kick goals. I've never scored a scorpion kick goal like in-game, in a career mode, but I did it twice with Zebra, so he's special in my mind. He's one of those where I feel like I would put him, if I had like a top 11 of the players that I've had in a save, he'd probably be on the bench. I think I've just had too many good strikers to keep out. So, Zebra, well done. Savage, funny enough, his first season not scoring 20 goals. I still think that's pretty good nonetheless. Great second striker. Bagdasarian, a late acquisition. This should have been Ati Samuel's place, could have been Patrick Graham's place, but Bagdasarian did the job, 9 goals, 8 assists. Fantastic in the 2 seasons that we had him in Schalke. Rory Coffey. God, I'm so proud of this guy. Now, with players that do have high potentials and do have high overalls, they never pan out in my saves. It's usually it's really weird, but it's usually the low 80s or even the low 70s players that thrive in my saves. But Coffey, did struggle a little bit with Rochdale. Just didn't have his position quite figured out, but finally figured himself out as that 8 and did great. 11 assists in the Bundesliga is just a great achievement for him. Carl Schmidt, whatever. Xavi, he was a good super sub in the cam. Loved him, have him at Schalke, a little bit at Girona. He's great there. Aaron Knowles, I know I alluded to earlier in the trophy lift, but I think he's the best defensive midfielder I've ever had. And it's crazy. I've had some good ones with even higher overalls, but this guy had a nose for interceptions, and he had a nose for making great tackles. This guy for sure would be in my top 11. I mean, if I ever made like a list, if I got to it, easily best CDM I've ever had. Jens Burka, good backup, nothing to complain there. Juho Koskinen, if I had more time, this would have been a great player to use, great player to implement, especially when I did take over as the Finnish manager. Would have been fun to see him in a couple caps. Jonas Jaeger is a good rotation player. Guillaume, I'm kind of sad about this one. He was a great spark plug player with Regensburg. Unfortunately, in Girona, with all the simulation, he kind of got lost in the fray. I did bring him to Schalke, just didn't pan out, and I thought, maybe if we bring him on loan, could bump up his potential, bump up his overall, but it really didn't. So, he had his moments. A couple players that we didn't use at all that I wish, Antti Hakkarainen, that would have been a great player to use. Leo Pfeiffer, he was great in the first season, but, we needed that bigger boost with a goalkeeper. Simon Schneider was that guy. Alfie Guest, the meme that he is. Kudos to him. He had a great game. One good game as a, Regensburg. Did well there. Just, he's a 61 overall for a reason. William Bates, I wished I used more. But then again, we did bring in Danny Dominguez. So we'll continue to go down the list here. Johannes Hahn, good backup. Toby Lundberg. I've had better left backs, but I think he was a great addition, especially in that second season with Rochdale. Danny Dominguez, Noah Fisher, Ossi and Lettinen, a great three there, a great trio. Lettinen was a guy that I had at Rochdale. I'm happy to see him get to a 77 overall. I don't think that was his potential. I think it was probably a little lower. I'm happy that he exceeded those. Vicente Bustos, great right back. That was a good pickup. Great to get him from Girona. And then Simon Schneider, one of those great late acquisitions to a save. Golden Glove winner. If we continued on, he would be dominant for a decade plus. He's only 19 years of age, already an 88 overall. Has the world at his fingertips. And so before we go, we'll also look at some of our other teams that we've used in the past. So we will kind of sprinkle around here. I know Rochdale was in the championship. It doesn't look like they're going to get promoted, but they hang in the middle. So that's probably our most successful team that we've tackled. I know we won the Bundesliga with Schalke, but in terms of leaving a good foundation, it is nice to see them where they are. Regensburg, they were so close to getting to that playoff, but they will stay in Bundesliga 5 for now. And our last team, of course, is Girona. They did get relegated last year, and we will take a peek at them. And are they back in? Where are they? Am I blind or? Oh, I'm not seeing them. Oh, I thought they got relegated. Huh. Well, anyway, they're still in La Liga and not relegated. So, for the most part, Akeem Clayton knows how to develop a team and keep teams consistent. You can see there with Rochdale, you saw it with Regensburg, and you saw it with Girona, and you saw it with Schalke. So we did lift the Bundesliga to end this episode and end the series. So this will be a final video of FIFA 22. I will continue on with FIFA 23. I got a couple saves in mind, but I am feeling it is the beginning of the end of this channel. I've been doing this since FIFA 18, and I think, time's moving on. People get older, and I still like doing these, but I do see an end in sight. But worried about that later. I'm happy that this ended the way it did. I wish we had more time to flesh out some of these players, flesh out some of these saves in the series. But, it's the way it is. And I'm happy to got this all recorded just before the end of this cycle. So on that happy note, it is time to end. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in FIFA 23. This has been Bearhamms, and as always, toodaloo.